All right, qualifying round number 4, getting started here on the second day out at Top Gun. Our rookie class is underway. Caution straightaway, caution straightaway. Straight. Keep on going. Nice job, Aiden. Minute 20 to go. Aiden's out front. Aiden ran an 11-lap run yesterday in the third round of qualifying. Right now, Aiden looking to improve his time. He's going to go 12 laps. That's an improvement by a full lap for Aiden Collins. Nice hustle, guys. Yep, Aiden looking really smooth out there. Fell off of the 12-lap run. That little mistake after the flight deck proved to be costly. But still, nonetheless, Aiden, that's still improvement. Back straight, back straight. Ooh. Aiden, you're done. You did 11:07. Floyd, a 10. And Maddox, nice job for my rookies. And we'll get Heat 2, short course truck, up next. Yep. Actually, where
Very
are,
solid.
let's see. Stand by.
One minute to the start of the race. Andrew Newell. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Chum chum. Carlos Cortez. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Ben Halverson. Less than 5.
Let's close the back straight, grid you guys up in qualifying order. And those of you that just ran in the rookie class, let me get you out to Marshall. Lineup going to go again: Barry, Carlos, Andrew, Floyd, and Ben. Okay. Okay, Andrew's out. That's unfortunate. Aiden, are you out there? Let's see, need another turn. Yeah. Thanks, I appreciate that. Can I get, actually, Collins, can I get you on driver's left by the wall ride? That'd be great. Okay, let's get Barry on the tone. Carlos, Floyd, and Ben. Oh, Andrew's out. Unfortunate for Floyd. I'm not sure what the problem with that is. Soppet has been dominating short course all weekend. His TQ time 16:10. Soppet driving the silver and blue right in front of the driver's stand at the flight deck and the big double. On driver's left, the last double around the snowman and down the back straight. Cortez dipping down to an 18-second lap, 18.9. Barry sitting at 18.3. And good pace for Barry. Again, yesterday ran a 16-lap run at the moment. A 17.15 in the works. See if he can keep that pace up. We anticipate to see a lot of TQs getting broken today. Everybody now with a full day under their belt and a bit more practice. For sure, lap times are going to get better in all classes. Track record in two-wheel, presently 15.8. In four-wheel, it's a 15.5. I want to say Antonio has track record in two-wheel. And I want to say it's a tie. Chovy and, is it Antonio? 15.5 in four-wheel. Barry falling off of his 17-lap pace, but he's on the verge of it. 16 flat is his time. Needs a good 18-second lap here. Gets it in 18.7. Still 16 flat, .2. Andrew 16.12. Cortez 16.17. All in the 18-second realm. I got a 17.18 last time and a good lap in 18.5 for Barry Soppet. Barry smoothing out, relaxing a bit, 18.6. What are you doing out here? 30 seconds on the master clock. Oh, Barry collecting Andrew. Master clock with 20 seconds. They're going to go one more lap, and it's going to be close for Barry Soppet. Yeah, back to a 16-lapper. This lap, it's going to decide whether he goes 17 or not. Let's see Barry's personal clock with 5 seconds. 2, 1. Time's expired for Barry. Does get underneath. Good job. Sneaks under with an 18.1 on that lap. And that got him into the 17 lap range. So that is going to be a victory lap here for Barry Soppet as he's completing his 17th lap. Over the line it goes 17.18. Cortez 16.15. That would have been a good time. And Andrew with a 15.05. 40 plus two-wheel. Track is now yours. 40 plus two-wheel.
Heard I was in the area.
What are you doing down here? Boy,
Made the trip.
that's cool.
Brought you back the tires that I didn't sell. There's 6 or 8 of them in there.
Okay. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Stoked for going into this. Oh, shit, I'm in this. Anyway, I'm stoked for the 2024 season, actually. A lot
Kinlow.
set and ready.
Check my ID. Tim Elbert.
Hey, Zering, if you're around,
1 minute to the start of the
it'd
race.
be great to get you up here to
Julian Taylor.
get this race started for me. Also looking for Cortez. It's okay,
45
waiting on me
seconds to the
too,
start
so
of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
oh well. Cortez, you gonna make it? Oh.
Okay, we got a few of our vehicles still making their way through tech. What happened, Carlos? Hey. All right, I'm going to need some turn marshals out here. I need maybe a couple volunteers, please. Could definitely use a little help. All right, I got my last couple of cars making their way through tech inspection here. Terry Oyoung, are you going to make it? Terry, are you going to make this race? No? Okay.
Vasokin.
Okay, we'll let these guys get another lap or two, and we'll be ready to get this race going. This is 40 plus heat number 1, race 3 of round number 4. All right, looks like these guys are good to go, so our starting order will be as follows. Eric Gonzalez, 1, Tim Albert, 2, Ken Lowe, 3, Eric Vasutin, 4, and Julian Taylor, 5. Okay, all cars are in the staging area. We are going with Gonzalez on the tone. Albert, Lowe, Vasutin, and Taylor. "20 seconds down on the master clock. We got Gonzalez going 18-2, Albert 19-1, Lowe 22nd lap, Eric Vasutin going 17-9, Julian Taylor 17-5. That was Julian Taylor's first official timed race lap here on this track. Looking pretty good. Just keep doing what you're doing. All right, Julian Taylor backing it up with a 17.8 that time around. That puts his pace at a 17.5 flat. Got Eric Vasutin right with him, 17.503. Eric Gonzalez going 17.509. Tim Albert, 16.505. Ken Lowe, 15.06. We got 1 minute down on the master time. A little bit of a rough lap for Vasutin, but we still got plenty of time. .125 in, 3:35 remaining. Got Julian, Eric, Tim, Ken at your 4 running order. All right, got Vasutin coming up on Albert there. Just let him by, please. Awesome, good teamwork, guys. All right, got Taylor coming up on Ken. Good teamwork. Thank you, guys. Oh, Taylor getting a little crossed up there. Oh, man. We got 2 down, 3 to go. Still plenty of time. Right now, I got Eric Vasutin on top of the leaderboard. 17.08 is the pace. Eric Gonzalez, 17.09. Oh, trouble for Albert. All clear. 2:15 in, 2:45 remaining. Vasutin 17.07, Gonzalez 17.09. Taylor falling back to a 16.14, but we still have plenty of time in this one. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Keep it smooth, drivers. Keep it smooth. I find that this is a really easy track to overdrive. Just keep it nice and smooth. All right, 3 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. Vasutin, Gonzalez, Taylor, Albert, Lowe, and Cortez, your running order. Vasutin on a 17.05. That would put him potentially 3rd on the grid. 3:30 down, 1:30 left. Gonzalez on a 17:10. That would put him 5 overall. Taylor currently on a 16:01. That would put him 10 overall. In order to make it in the top 8 right now, your man on the bubble is Barry Soppet at a 17:11. Got a minute 10 to go, drivers. 70 seconds left. Vasutin 17:06. Gonzalez 17:10. Taylor 16:03. Elbert 16:12. And Lowe 15:02. Back straight, go wide. Back straight, go wide. Clear. 50 to go, drivers. 5:02 go. Vasutin, Gonzalez, Taylor, Elbert, Lowe, Cortez, your full order. All right, Vasutin's pace 17:06. 30 seconds left, drivers. Oh, little bobble for your leader. $15 seconds left. All right, Vasutin's pace now 17:07. That still puts him 4 overall. Just a few seconds left on the master clock. Oh, oh. Keep going, keep going. All right, next time you cross, you will be done. Gonzalez, you got caught. Vasutin, you're done. Taylor, you're done. Elbert, Lowe, and Cortez. That'll be a race, guys. Vasutin taking that one, going 17:07. That will put him 4 spot on the grid in 40 plus so far. Gonzalez going a 17:11. That puts him 8 overall. He is now the man on the bubble. Julian Taylor going 16:05. That'll put him 10 spot overall. Kinlow going a 16:18. Tim Elbert going 16:19. All right, heat 2 of 40 plus buggy. You are up. All right, if I can get my drivers from that previous race to come on out and turn marshal, please. This one will be Arlick, White, Council, Sylvan, Kawakowski, Soppet, and Allen.
Mike Council. Martin White. Hopper Kwiatkowski. Jason Sullivan. James Arluck. Barry Soppet. Kevin Allen.
All right, everybody's checked in, looking for turn marshals.
1 minute to the start of the race.
If I can get my turn marshals to the racetrack at this time, that would be great. Looking for Gonzalez, Taylor, Lowe, Elbert,
45
Cortez.
seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we got Vasutin and Gonzalez out there looking for the rest of my group from the previous race.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, folks, no new laps. Let's get all cars to the grid. Our starting order for
Less
this
than 5.
qualifier will be Arluck 1, White 2, Council 3, Sullivan 4, Kawakowski 5, Soppet 6, and Allen 7. All right. Good luck, drivers. We are going with Arluck on the tone. White, Council, Sullivan, Kawakowski, Soppet, and Allen. You know, I feel the same way, Tim. Sometimes I just don't know where to go. Exactly. fastest opening lap, Mike Council, 17 flat. Martin White going 17.2, Arlick 17.5. Got 40 seconds down on the master. A little commotion here on lap 2 for a couple of our runners. 50 seconds down. 2 laps in the books for everybody. Martin White on top of the leaderboard, followed by Arlick Sullivan. Oh, going through the spin cycle right now. Now it is White, Arlick Sullivan, Council, Allen Soppet, and Kiełkowski, your current running order with 3 laps in the books. Got buck 15 down, 3:45 left. Right now, Martin White on a TQ pace. Bar being set at 17:02. Martin White currently on an 18:12. Got Arlick on 17:08. Council 17:15. Allen 17:18. Sullivan 16:01. Soppet 16:10. And Kiełkowski 16 as well. 130 down, 3:30 left. Oh, race leader, small bobble. We got 1 and 2 in close proximity here. Careful, wall ride, wall ride. All right, good teamwork, guys. Good stuff. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Martin White, James Arlick, your top 2. Martin White right now holding it down, 18:16 for pace. Arlick on 17:04, Sullivan 17:13. Council 16 flat, Soppet 16:01, Allen 16:08, Hopper 16:16. Oh, trouble for Arlick. .235 in, 2:25 to go. Okay, guys, we got race leader making his way through the chicane, through the flight deck, into the wall ride, around the horseshoe, over the final double, around the snowman, down the back straight. That was a lap with your leader, brought to you by Team Powers, the power you need. We got 3 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. Martin White, 18:15 for pace. Oh, somebody found the wall. Arlick currently working on a 17:07. Barry going 17:11. Sullivan 17:12. Council 17:17. Allen 16:05. Hopper 16:09. .330 down, 130 remains. White, Arlick, Soppet, Sullivan, Council, Allen, Kiełkowski, your full running order. .115 to go, drivers, 75 seconds left. Next race up will be our first heat of 17.5 Sportsman Buggy. Sportsman Buggy, you guys are up next. 1 minute to go, drivers, 1 minute to go. Go wide at the end of the straight, guys. Go wide at the end of the straight. All clear, all clear. 5:0 to go. White, 18:14. It's a TQ run if it holds. Arlick on 17:03. Soppet 17:08. Council 17:12. Sullivan 17:14. Allen is 16:01. Kiełkowski 16:11. .30 seconds remain. Race leader making his way up the wall ride into the horseshoe. 20 to go. Time is about to expire. Keep on going. Keep going. Arlick, you are done. Everybody else, when you cross, you will be done. All right, one car, one car. Uno mas. Down the back straight. and that will be a race. So, as the dust settles, it's going to be Martin White taking TQ, a 40 plus, going 18:15. James Arlick, 17:04. Barry Sopa goes 17:05. That'll put Barry third spot on the grid. Mike Council, 17:08. Jason Sullivan, 17:17. Kevin Allen, 17:20. Hopper, 16:05. All right, Sportsman Buggy Heat 1, you guys are up.
Transponder 2189675.
All right, your top 8 and 40 plus. Martin, James, Barry, Mike, Eric Vasutin, that is, Jason, Hopper, and the final car name in, naturally, the other Eric, E.G., Eric Gonzalez. All right, Sportsman Buggy. This is the B sort of Sportsman Buggy. Elijah, Terry, Ben, Paxton, Curtis, and Ryan. Get ready to
Here
do
you are.
battle.
Ryan Gray.
Rohan, you're in the next race.
Oh, I drink too much coffee.
I hope I drank enough.
Elijah Miller.
Well, that might help you in your qualifier.
Well, I don't know.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Oh,
That was
yeah,
the run you needed.
yeah. Well, I didn't get any other run.
Yeah,
previously. I mean, a DNS and 2 DNFs.
Yeah.
It's the only one I finished. It's all good.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
But yeah, I was definitely a little jittery, I think. Thanks, Dan. Let's see. Looking for a checkout of Halverson, Cassidy, and Curtis. Who just
30 seconds
crossed?
to
That
the
would be
start of the race.
Paxton.
Paxton.
Sportsman in warm-up here. I've got 4 out of 6. I saw Curtis Lane in the pits. I know he's
15
here.
seconds to the
I know
start of the
Halverson's
race.
out here as well.
Less than 5.
Okay, Curtis is on his way up. How about Ben Halverson? He's in the pits working away. Okay. Unfortunate. So Oyoung is the guy on the bubble. 15-17. Basically a 15-lap run is what it takes to make the show. Elijah and Oyoung are already in it, but we'll have to see what happens with Paxton, Curtis, and Ryan. That said, we'll get you in the order of Elijah, Terry, Paxton, Curtis, and Ryan. There we go. It's for Elijah, Terry, Paxton, Curtis, and Ryan. Good job, Paxton and Terry and Ryan, actually, 3 of them, after a couple laps, separated by about 2 seconds from each other. After 4 laps, Paxton Cassidy out front. Terry second, followed by Ryan Gray, Elijah and Curtis. Well, for Paxton to finish out on this pace, That would put him about 5th overall, put him right in the middle of the A. Now, Terry back out front, 16:19. Paxton on a 15:07. Like I said, it just takes a 15-lap run to make it in. Paxton hasn't done a 15 all weekend. This time getting it done. Ryan Gray, also a 15-lap run. Great run for Ryan Gray. Elijah Miller, 14-lap pace. Curtis on 11. TQ set by Nick Collins is a 17:20. Will help. Double two. Yeah, big thanks to Brian Cassidy. I'm sure Terry Oyoung is thanking Cassidy right there as he cased the landing at the flight deck and did not break his car. Yeah, definitely softened the edge quite a bit. So good thing too, because we're out of C blocks. Terry's pace 15:07. Paxton is 15:09. That would put them 5th and 7th. .20 seconds on the master clock. Oyoung still out in front. All up in front. Elijah, you're done. Terry Oyoung is done. Curtis done. 2 to go. 2 to go. 1 more to go. There we go. That'll be a race. Oyoung goes 15:04, goes to 5th in the main event, going from the bubble to smack dab in the middle. Also, Paxton Cassidy sneaking in the A main event, qualifying 7th right now, 15:10. And a great run out of Ryan Gray, but missing the A by 2 seconds. A short for
Jeremy
Sportsman.
Miller.
Track is yours.
Nick Collins. Capri Brown. Jimmy Blackwell.
Those of you that just ran, I need to get you out there to Marshall. Again, those of you that just ran, need you to turn
Rohan
Marshall.
Bansal. 1 minute to the start of the race. Landon Kane. 45 seconds to the start of the race. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, that said, let's close the back straight. Back straight is closed. Lineup going to go as follows. Nick Collins on the tone, followed by Landon Kane,
Less
Jimmy
than 5.
Blackwell, Rohan Capri, and Jeremy Miller. All drivers safe in the main event. This is just to possibly change grid position. You need to get somebody on driver's left. Let's see, is Paxton out there? Also, Elijah. Hey, Oxier, can you keep an eye on that section down there? That'd be great. Thanks, Jeff. All right, Nick, we'll get you on the tone. Landon, Jimmy, Rohan, Capri, and Jeremy. Caution after the flight deck. That's just clear. Trouble, big double. It's clear for you. You're good. Cars now coming. TQ, Nick Collins, 1720. That's going to be a tough one to catch. Blackwell coming out. Good runs here at Rohan and Capri. They're improving. Yeah, right in front. Caution in front. Yeah, Terry, you can grab it. I guess he is done. Behind you there, Terry. Behind you, Terry. Behind you, Terry. Behind you, Terry. Two and a half in, 2.5 to go. Caution, landing the flight deck. Car right in the middle of the flight deck. Coast is clear, guys. God, you guys are doing a great job of turn marshaling. That's awesome down there. Minute 45 to go. Careful landing the flight deck. There you go. It's clear. Almost through this, guys. A minute 35 to go. Rohan Bansal out front. Capri Brown 2. Collins drops to 3. Rohan 16:08. That would move the red buggy to 3rd. Maybe 2 on the grid. We'll see how this pans out. Capri right behind, trailing by 1. Make it less than a second. Capri, the white buggy, at the big jump. Rohan, let's see, he's making his way Overstart finished 18-7 last time by. Capri 18-4. Capri, Rohan, both identical 18:07 pace. Going to come down to the next couple laps. Five seconds. See how these guys finish out. Rohan, Nick, Landon, you're both done. Rohan Bouncel, 16:04, second in the A main event. As he moves up, Capri Brown moves up to third overall, so quite a bit of changing there in Sportsman. And that'll conclude qualifying for those guys to get started out on your main event program. TQ remains to be Nick Collins. Let's see, that moved Landon, Jimmy, and Terry down a little bit. Ryan, Elijah, Ben, and Curtis, be ready. You're likely going to be up first. Again, Ryan, Elijah, Ben, and Curtis.
Transponder 8936 transponder 5516229.
First to two in intermediate. Takes a 16:03 to make the main event.
Tim Elbert. Kinlow. Timgmal. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Looking for Ben and Brian. Ben Long, Brian Cassidy. Okay, how about Cassidy? Is he out there, Brian Cassidy? Okay.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Yeah, B1. B1. Yep. A1. Yes, A1, A2, A3. Waiting on Cassidy. Cassidy's going to make it, right? And we got to wait for Cassidy. He fixed the flight deck last night into the evening. Let's see, the rest of the turn marshals. Rohan. I got Nick, Landon, Jeremy Miller, Jimmy Blackwell. Blackwell, where you at? Let me get you to the wheelchair lift. Blackwell, let's get you to the wheelchair lift. Jimmy Blackwell. To the wheelchair lift. Wheelchair lift? Wheelchair lift. Yep. Going to be watching the flight deck for us. Okay, that said, we'll get it going with Brown, Dimmel, Lowe, Elbert. Dimmel, Ken, Brian, and Tim. Yeah, competitive field in intermediate today. It's going to be a 16 lap run, a 16:03. A 17 will pretty much be a shoe-in. Yeah, a 17, and these guys not yet in the main event. Help in front, caution in front. Caution landing that's clear. Okay, Brown on top. Wow, Mondrell, 18 lap pace. Oh, looks like Brown finding his rhythm out there. Tim Dimmel second, Tim Elbert, and Ken Lowe. Sorry, getting one of these guys by hand. Again, Brown, Dimmel, Cassidy, Elbert. Brown 17:12, Dimmel 16:05, Cassidy on 16:11. Brown, Dimmel both done. Sixteen 10:01. All right, that'll be a race. Got to make an adjustment.
Grasshopper. Too Soon Jr. Brandon Poria. Kevin Allen. Jason Sullivan. Tony Wilson. Check my ID. Kevin Allen. Check my ID.
Okay, much of these times getting better as expected
Grasshopper.
in the fourth and final round of
Brandon
qualifying.
Poria. Too Soon Jr. Tony Wilson.
Thanks for
Jason
getting out to
Sullivan.
Marshall, guys. We can get the grid set up and line you up. Start things off with Jason Sullivan on 1, Brandon Poria 2, Bixler 3, Miranda is 4, Tony Wilson 5, Gonzalez, and Kevin Allen.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All you drivers are already in the main event. We'll just see if things change here. That said, Sullivan will get you on the tone. Brandon, Bixler, Miranda, Wilson, Gonzalez, and Allen. We'll help off double two. We'll help on drivers left. Thank you. Good job there, Brown. Against TQ in this intermediate class, it's a 17:04.
I think you might be up next.
I am. Yep. Yeah. Are you saying I'm qualified in the B sort?
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh well, and that one I finished all of them too, you know.
Well, if
I
you have
think.
a run like the last one, it'll put you the right direction.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All clear.
A lot of traffic on drivers left. These guys getting quicker. Brandon on top of the leaderboard. Work together, guys. Kevin Allen, 2nd. Gonzalez, 3. Brandon, only car improving at the moment. He's out in front. A little trouble for Brandon at the flight deck. Well, let's see. Brandon making his way down that back straight. Falls back to 16 flat. And good run going down here for Kevin Allen as he's on a run to move from the back of the A to the middle of the A. Expert B sort up next. Expert class up next. Okay, that said.
All right, folks, 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Poria, Bixler, Wilson, Allen, Gonzalez, Sullivan, and Miranda, your running order. Got Brandon Poria on top of the leaderboard, 16:01 is the current pace. Tony Wilson, 16:04. Kevin going 16:05, Jason 16:08, Eric 16:10, David 16:12, and Jeff 16:15. Perea now on a 17 lapper. We got 240 down, 220 remaining. Just past halfway. Race leader makes his way down the back straightaway, driving the black and orange. The fluorescent wheels. So fast lap in this one just being reset by Tony Wilson, 17.3. He's driving the blue, yellow, white. Oh, a little bobble for Wilson. 145 remains. Perea on top of the board. He's 1.2 ahead of Wilson. Wilson 0.3 ahead of Kevin Allen. Got Kevin about 1.1 up on Sullivan. Sullivan 2 seconds up on Bixler. Bixler 2.5 up on Miranda. Miranda half a second up on Gonzalez. It's still close here. We got $1:30 to go. 90 seconds remaining in this race. This is intermediate heat 2. We got expert heat 1 up next. Race 8 on track. Perea, Allen, Sullivan, Wilson, Bixler, Miranda, Gonzalez, your current running order with just over a minute to go. $55 seconds left. Keep it smooth, keep it smooth. Perea, Allen, Sullivan, Bixler, Wilson, Miranda, Gonzalez, your full order at this point. Big gainer right now. Looks like Kevin Allen on pace to advance his grid position. 17:15 in the works. $28 seconds left. Just notice Kevin Allen's wing has a little bit of angle to it. $15 seconds to go. That might not be crooked. That might be perfect. That might be one of Kevin's speed secrets here. 5 seconds left. Kevin and Brandon now on identical paces, 17:15. Sullivan now 17:14. This is literally going to come down to the last lap here. Keep going. Oh, keep going, Tony. Wow. 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 That's all I gotta say. Wow. So David Bixler taking that one in the very end. 17-13, laying down a hot lap in the end to take it. That will advance him to third on the grid. Got Jason Sullivan going a 17-14. That'll advance him to, well, let's see. Sullivan already had TQ. So Kevin Allen going 17-14 as well. That will advance him to the 4th spot overall. Brandon going 17-14 as well. Tony going 17-15. Eric 16-01. Jeff 16-03. All right, up next is Expert.
5270. Mike Council.
Back straight, careful, back straight. Right in the middle. Back straight, right in the middle, guys.
Freebird.
Straight's clear, coast is clear. Cleared for takeoff. Yeah, let me print another copy here. All right, should be printing now, Rico. Oh, hey, the TV works. Awesome.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we're looking for some turn marshals, guys. I got Brandon out there. I got Bixler out there. I got Sullivan out there. I got Wilson now.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, let's get a few more marshals, please. We're getting ready to get this one going. Luke, are you going to make this one? Luke Dimmel. Last call for Luke.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Last call, Luke. Luke,
Less than
Luke,
five.
Luke, 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 Luke. Luke, 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 Luke. No, okay. All right, let's line them up on the straightaway. All right, it's going to be Martin White 1, Stephen Freehart 2, James Arlick 3, Mike Council 4, Eric Vasutin 5. All right, we got our marshals out here. We're going White on the tone. Freehart, Arlick, Council, and Vasutin. Go inside on the flight deck. Inside on the flight deck, guys. Coast is clear. Freehart 17-1, White 17-6, Arlick 18-9, Vasutin 18-3. All right, we got 40 seconds down. All right, sorry guys. Looks I got one car not counting, so all right, 120 in, 340 to go right now. White on an 18-15, Freehart 18-16. Vasutin 17-01, Arlick 17-07, Dimmel 15-18. Some reasons Council's car is not counting, so I'm hand counting him. So forgive me if I'm not as active on the microphone as usual. All right, we got 150 down, 310 to go. Freehart now on an 18-13. Martin White 18-15. Vasutin 17-03. Arlick 17-09. Dimmel on a 16-lapper. All right, we got 230 down, 230 to go. Freehart on top of the board, 17-01. White 17-02. Arlick 17-08. Vasutin 17-14. Dimmel on a 16. .245 in, 2:15 to go. Freehart on a 17 flat, almost on an 18-lap run. Freehart going to try to put this thing in the show. He is on pace to potentially qualify 7th overall. So Freehart, your big gainer here. Careful, last double, last double. All clear. We got 320 down, 140 to go. Freehart 18-16 now the pace. White on a 17 flat. Arlick 17-04. Vasutin 17-15. Dimmel 17-17. Okay, you're good. All right, we got buck 15 to go. Driver 75 seconds left. Up front, guys. Flight deck, up front. Be careful, be careful. Coast is clear. We got 1 minute to go, drivers. Trouble coming. Yeah, track right. All clear, all clear. We got 30 seconds remaining, drivers. Freeheart, White, Arluck, Vasutin, Dimmel, Council, the full order. All right, we're getting down to time expiring. Keep going, don't stop. Got a leader coming up on some traffic here. Freeheart coming up on White soon. Not sure if we'll get there. Leader's coming up on Luke. Oh no! Up front, up front. Well, Freeheart, at least you got the 18th lap started. That's the saving grace. But Martin able to sneak by for that 18th lap as well. Got one more car, guys, one more car. And that'll be a race, guys, that'll be a race. So Martin actually takes it in the end. He snuck by for that 18th lap. Freeheart is going to qualify 8th overall so far with an 18.22. Arluck, wow, 7/10 behind Freeheart there in the end of it. All right, I think I owe Council a lap here.
K. Lose low. Antonio Council.
All right, this is Expert Heat 2. We got Levin,
Andrew
Council, Riviere, Wilson, Kenny, Lowe, and Knoll. So your man currently
Ryan
on the
Kenny.
outside looking in is going to be
Levin.
Andrew Knoll. He does need a run here. All right, let's get our turn marshals out here, please. Drivers from the previous group. Looking
One
for
minute
White,
to the start of
Freeheart,
the race.
Arluck, Council, Vasutin, Dimmel. If I can get my marshals to the track.
I got it, dude.
Cool, thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Yep.
Boy, I really blew that.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, it was odd. Council checked in, but then like lap one, his transponder went.
That's weird. Looking for a check out of Cole Wilson. Cole Wilson.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Either way, you're good. People, we're small people see through you. Okay, giving her a little racer's grace here. Also need to make sure that car makes its way through tech, of course. Do not go straight to the track. Tony, got to get that car through tech. Got to get that car through tech.
Cole Wilson.
Okay, that got me a water too. So lineup going to go in qualifying order. Jovi's going to start on the tone, followed by Antonio, Doug, Cole, Kenny, Kalis, and Andrew. Going to be about a second and a half apart from each other. Starting with Jovi on the tone. Antonio, Doug, Cole, Ryan, Kalis, Andrew. Let's see, best opening lap is Jovi, 17.9. I'm sorry, 15.9. That came out wrong. At the moment, it's Jovi out in front, followed by Antonio, Doug, and Kalis. Kalis potentially to move up a couple grid spots. Fast lap 15.8 out of Jovi. That's matching Antonio's fast lap from yesterday. Antonio, though, 15.9 of his own. Doug, 16 flat. Kalis 16.1, Cole Wilson is 16.3, Kenny a 16.8, Andrew a 17.1. Freehart just snuck into that main event, pushing Arlick and Andrew out. Andrew's got a shot here. Just throw a tow rope around any of these drivers, Andrew, and they'll show you the way. This is our A sort. Fourth and final round of qualifying in Expert, race number 10 on track. 13.5 Stadium up after this. Well, help in front. Help in front, help in front. 3 down, 2 to go. Kalis on a tear right now. Everybody's time, 11:19.06. That's 2 seconds improvement on his own TQ time. Antonio, 19.09. Kalis also 19.09. Doug, 19.11. So 2, 3, 4 separated by 1.5 seconds. What a recovery out of Jovi at double one. What a recovery, man. I don't think it was going to make any impact to his lap time. That was awesome. Still, TQ by 2 seconds. An improvement for Jovi, 11. Council trailing by 1.2. Kalis trailing by 0.8, Doug trailing by 0.3. $50 seconds on that master clock. Boy, a long one here. God, Antonio, Kalis, and Doug separated by less than a second. So close, these three kids. Jovi got 2-second advantage over the rest of them. Bobble out of Doug, so likely going to keep an eye on Kalis and Antonio. Down the straight. Keep on going, guys. Keep going. Yep, everyone still on. Jovi 11, first one done. Jovi, you are done. Wow, 19:06. Antonio's done. Oh, bobble out of Kalis there. Oh, no, that wasn't Kalis. All right, all in, all done. All in, all done. Wow, biggest mover here. Kalis Lowe moving to third in the A main event. Levin resetting his TQ by 2 seconds rather. 19:06. Antonio 19:09. Kalis 19:10. Doug 19:13. Ryan Kenny 18:11. Cole with a 17 and Andrew with a 16. Race 11, 13.5 Stadium Truck. Track is yours.
Julian Taylor, Ryan Bibko, Brandon Poria, Jeremy Miller, Tim Dmul, Grasshopper, Check My ID, Carlos Cortez, Too Soon Jr., One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Okay, Jovi's out there.
Jovi
So
11.
there he is. We'll grid you guys up. Jovi's going to go on the tone, followed by Eric Gonzalez, Bixler, Tim Dimmel, Miranda, Brandon, Carlos, Bibko, Jeremy, and Julian. I got Andrew Noel out there, and that's about all I see. There might be somebody down below. Antonio's out there, and I'm missing. Yeah, go make your way on driver's left. Driver's left, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that's it. Jovi, we'll get you on the tone. Gonzalez, Bixler, Dimmel, Miranda, Poria, Cortez, Bibko, Noor, Taylor. Up in front, flight deck, flight deck. Nice. That was an awesome flip. Well, they're trying to get to you. Wow. Jovi, well, been dominant in this class. 18:07 is his time. Really, the battle is second place and beyond. Julian Taylor not getting the benefit of any qualifying yesterday, missing the entire day right now on a run to put him third overall. Cortez also on a good run to put him fourth overall with this. This is after 4 or 5 laps for everybody. Improvements out of Gonzalez, Taylor, Cortez. We'll help double two, D2. Yeah, hustle up there. Actually, a stadium trick for Bibco. It doesn't look very Bibco-ish. Needs a little more green in there or something. Anyway, 240 down, 220 to go. 11, Gonzalez and Cortez, your top 3. JT dropping to 4. Followed by Miranda, Dimmel, Brandon. Wow, actually everything's changing quite a bit. Double two. That's just clearing up. .135 to go, drivers. 135. A lot of traffic on the back straight. Top times: Jovi, Eric, Carlos, and Brandon. Mid pack is Jeff, Tim, and David. At the back of the pack, JT, Bibco, and Miller. If you're hearing your name towards the back, just try and let these guys go. Don't impede anybody. Flight deck, landing the flight deck. That is almost clear. That is clear. Levin, 18:06, 1 second up on his own TQ time. Gonzalez also improving, 17:15. Carlos Cortez up in the 3rd spot would put him 5th overall. 45 seconds on a master clock. Freehart, if I can get you to timing and scoring, that'd be awesome. Freehart. $15 seconds on the master clock. All right, master tone. There we go. Levin, Bixler done. Cortez, you're done. Brandon, Ryan, Dimmel. Still 4 to go. Make that 2 to go. 2 to go. All right, that'll be a race. That'll be a race. Oh, Bix are going to be third overall. Miranda going to 4, Dimmel 5, Carlos Cortez 6. This is a qualifying order. Brandon 7, Ryan 8, JT, and Jeremy Miller. 21-5 buggy. And if I get Freehart to timing and scoring, Stephen Freehart.
Greg Thibault. Grasshopper. Daniel Z.
Hey, David, could you
Tim
save me
Albert.
spot to your right?
David Newell. Ryan Bibko. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5. Tony Wilson.
Sorry, supposed to be in this one too. Don't know where Freehart went, and some business just happens. So I guess we're going to go with this. No, I don't know where Freehart is. So let's get to Zering on the tone, followed by Bixler, Bibko, Wilson, David Noel, Tebow, and Albert. Okay, that'd be awesome. Thank you.
Eric, you want to take a lap? All right. Order going to be as follows. Dan Zaring on the tone, followed by Bixler, Vasutin, Bibko, Wilson, Knoll, Tebow, and Elbert. We'll get it going with Zaring on the tone. Bixler, Vasutin, Bibko, Wilson, Knoll, Tebow, and Elbert. First lap's in the books. We got Zaring on top with a 17.8. Currently working on a 17.07. Follows it up with an 18.3. Bibko in the 2 just did a 17.8, matching hot lap so far. Working on a 17.10. One minute in, we got Zaring on top, working on getting by Dave Knoll right now. You let him by, that's your leader, thank you. Zaring gonna be the white front, black with green in the back. Working through the flight deck, wall ride 1. Currently on a 17.05, which would better his own TQ set yesterday. Bibko in the 2 with a 17.11, and Elbert up to the 3 on a 16.19. .215 in, 2:45 to go. It is still Zaring out on top with a 17.04, bettering by 3 seconds from yesterday. Closest battle on the track is going to be for the 3 spot between Vasutin and Wilson. They're separated by about 1 second. Vasutin going to be the blue, white, green, and red. Wilson going to be white, green, and blue. Eric working through wall ride 2 down the back straight. Comes across with an 18.6. Wilson now getting it back on a 16.05. Eric on a 16.06. .345 down, 1:15 to go. It's still Zaring out front on a 17.04. Keeping it cool, keeping it smooth. Down the back straight he goes. That time by with an 18.1. Leader working on Knoll again. When you get a chance, let him on by. Thank you, sir. The battle is still between Vasutin and Wilson, separated by less than 1 second. The gap is 0.2 seconds on the clock. That is time. As I call your name, you will be done. Keep going. Nobody is caught yet. Vasutin, you're done. Zering, you're done. Wilson. Knoll. Bibco. Bixler. Tebow got one car still on the clock. That white buggy is still on the clock. And that'll be a race. Zering taking this one as 17:06, resetting TQ. Bibco, the biggest mover, jumping up to the second spot. Starting second for the AAA mains.
Taylor
Next
Elias.
up, 13.5, four-wheel buggy, heat 1. Track is yours.
Hopper Kwiatkowski. The Duke of Limmel.
If we could get our marshals right back out to turn marshal. We got a car on wall ride 2 stuck in between the dots.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Carlos Cortez. Race Enrico. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
We got my marshals. Let's go ahead and shut the back straight down.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, B sort. It's Hopper on the tone, followed by
than
Taylor,
5.
Luke, John, and Carlos. Thanks for the marshal help out there. Hopper will get you up on the tone. Taylor, Luke, John, and Carlos. Caution front, caution front. Oh, best opening lap going to Hopper, 17 flat. Hopper in traffic. Luke now assumes the top spot. That was close. Hopper, Taylor, and Luke and Carlos actually, they're separated by 5 seconds. Ooh, wow, somebody leaving the park. Luke on a run to put him 7th in the A. Cortez also looking to improve. Luke dipping down to a 16.6 for fast lap. A little help in front. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate that. And race 14, A-Sort up next. .210 in. 210 to go, rather. 210 to go. Go high, go high. That's clear. Will help. Turn one. Turn one. Thanks, Greg. Minute 30 remain. Luke trying to dig himself out of the B, popping himself into the back of the A. Looking like a run to get him 7th. Hopper would be 8th qualifier for this to finish out this way. 1:15 to go. Hot lap being matched between Luke and Hopper. Both of them 16, three-way tie, I should say. Taylor, Hopper, Luke, all 16.6 for fast lap. Caution front. .30 on the master clock. .15 seconds. Taylor Elias, first one caught. You're done. Hopper, you done? Rico is done. 2 to go, 2 more to go. All right, Luke, 18-17 puts Luke 8th. Hopper actually going to be starting 7th ahead of him. Yep, Dimmel snuck into it. All right, and race 14, A-Sort for four-wheel buggy. Track is now yours.
Jovi Levin. Ryan Kenny. Antonio Council. K. Luzlo. Piston Cup champion. Cole Wilson. One minute to the start of the race. .45 seconds to the start of the race.
Race 13, turn marshals. Race 13, get out there and marshal. I need somebody at the T, which is the infield of the back straight. I need Luke, Taylor, Carlos, and John.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Well, I got one more. Oh, Carlos, you got a leg problem, right? Yeah, let's get you
15
on
seconds
drivers,
to the
right?
start of the race.
Taylor, could I get you into the middle? Carlos. Yeah, it'd be
Less
better
than
if
5.
I think Taylor took the middle, yeah? Okay, that said, we'll get on qualifying order. Jovi, followed by Antonio, Kalis, Doug, Ryan, and Cole Wilson. Let's see, about 1.5 seconds for you guys apart. As for Jovi, Antonio, Kalis, Doug, Ryan, and Cole. Well, just saw Kalis throw down some really, really good laps in expert buggy. See what happens here. Best opening lap, Jovi, 15.7. Well, 1:15 in, Jovi, after 4 laps on top of this, ran a 19:06 in round number 2. At the moment, Jovi and Antonio both on 20-lap runs. Kalis rising to the occasion, up in the second spot, 19:01 for Kalis. Ryan Kenny, 19:07. A bobble makes Jovi fall back, loses 4 seconds. Antonio to the top, Kalis 2, Ryan Kenny 3. Hot lap, 15-4, Jovi 11. Again, new track record just set, Mr. Levin. Yeah, 15-8 in two-wheel, 15-4 now in four-wheel for track record. So conclude qualifying for the 13th running of the Top Gun. Kalis on top of the leaderboard. 19:01 is the pace for Kalis. That could be a new TQ. Jovi's TQ time is a 19:06. And Kalis in good company in the sandwich between Antonio and Doug LaRivia as they make their way down that back straight. Minute 25 to go. Well, Kalis falls back. Pace 19:02, just FYI. 19:02 was the pace. Antonio to the top, 19:04. Still faster than TQ set by Jovi. "35 seconds on the master clock." Doug also dipping in 15-4 also. Bobble out of race leader. Well, let's see how that's going to affect things. Of all things at the drop down, little thing, 18.88 final lap for Antonio Council. 19:06.9. Levin retains TQ by about half a second. Killislow finishes 19:07. Cole Wilson, 19:09, moves up to fourth overall. Jovi, 19:09. Ryan and Doug round out the rest. It's going to take a little bit to get the main set up. Track is open for practice, guys. Well, it took 2 hours to get through that round. That was quite a bit. That was a slow one. So Ben Long is gone for the day. Is that a true story? Anybody confirm he is gone for the day? Okay. Yeah, in a minute here. In a minute. Yeah, I mean, that just makes sense.
All right. Yeah, we. Yep. That
Going to be shutting the track down here in just a sec, guys. So we're garbage canning that. I already garbage canned the.
And that one too.
Okay, so then we've just got the B2, which saves us a lot of time, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah. You
A
just saved
huge
us like
amount
40
of-
minutes.
Huge. We're keeping that. Just make sure. 40 plus B3, 40 plus. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you. So let's say I need to print. Is there a way I can print
Just one
the first cycle here?
Yeah, really?
Up to 14.
So
See.
if you go to view lineup, see, hold on. See, yeah, to what page does 14 go? Scroll, let's see.
Oh. Too much.
Okay. So up until page
4.
4. Okay, so yeah, if you click print,
I think it's just going to print. Oh, good.
so you can go pages? Yeah, there you go.
All right, I'm going to run down, do a driver's meeting, explain the AAA format.
And also
And-
the B's.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys, bring them on in. No more laps, guys. Bring them on in. Do a quick driver's meeting before we go into our main events. Bring me, guys. No more laps. No more laps. Going to go over the AAA format really quick for those of you that haven't done it, and let you guys know about some eliminations that we have coming.
Ben Halverson. Ryan Gray.
All right, it's noon. Let's get the first B up. They are posted, by the way. It's Ryan, Elijah, Ben, and Curtis. Again, top two advance. You can blame Ben Long for taking off an intermediate, too. Otherwise, we'd have had a triple B. Yeah. Well, at the moment, Ryan and Ben Halverson looking to win this one. If nobody shows up, they're advancing to the
1
A
minute to
main.
the start of the race.
Save the tires. Mm-hmm.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5. Curtis Lane.
Tim Elbert. Tim Elbert. Hey, Tim. Where is Tim Elbert at? I had to catch him. He's coming out of Albano. Go see Aaron Lewis up front. He's got a gift for you. Hey, Tim? Oh, well, you're up. He's yellow buggy right there, Aaron. There you go. Put it in your pocket. Looking for a check out of Elijah. There he is.
Elijah Miller.
Okay, we are about to get started. In lieu of turn marshals, though, we're looking for four-wheel, A-Sort, Jovi, Antonio, Kalis, Cole, Ryan Doug,